transforms into Venom, his head opens up wide, his tongue hangs out. Where does Eddie's head go? Seriously, where the hell is his head? Well, I always imagined that he was like in a little embryotic sac, so he can breathe inside Venom, like a baby.
Yeah, like a little baby.
Yeah. Because he's always so muffled when you.
As Venom: The Last Dance is finally coming out, fans who have created MCU theories of their own are finally starting to find out if they were right.
The stunt department laid out an awful lot of wire work in this one, so there's a lot of. There's parachuting, there's flying to the sky because he's attached to a horse. There's spinning out, there's falling off a plane. There's underwater work, which is a lot of wire work again, underwater. What else is there? There's
motorbike.
The motorbike at the end, yeah, oh my God. Then there's the dog fight.
Aside from theories though, today we wanted to discuss some points about how they created this third installment to the Venom franchise.
So he has an earwig in, an earpiece web, which is Venom, which we paint out at the end of the movie.
Yeah, and then Kelly's also on that, so we'll record various different versions of each line. If at any event we're not like working, one of those lines doesn't quite work, we'll drop it out, re-record another one, or make up a new one, you know what I mean, and then put that in its place.
There was one point where Hardy explains how he was able to get the voice of Venom and Bane.
Venom I had already because I used that voice for my dog. When I'm doing impressions of my dog talking to me. Yeah, like at home. I've always sort of a variant on that. And that's kind of a mixture of Busta Rhymes and Method Man and James Brown, a little bit of Richard Burton and there's a sort of stoicism as well.
This movie is laying a lot on the line. Not only is it Hardy's last go-around as Eddie Brock, but its trailers have also revealed that the powerful Marvel Comics villain Null will make his big screen debut in the film.
I wanted to shoot in order. I thought that was really important for this movie, particularly because it's a road trip and it follows an arc. So I have an amazing first AD called Casey Hodenfield, who Casey made miracles happen, because it is very difficult, you know, to shoot in order, and for the most part we did, yeah.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: what was Tom Hardy's first film role? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Well, the set from the first time was we shot it in Atlanta. So the store, and the store's supposed to be in San Francisco. And the second, this Venom 2, I was also in the store, but guess where the store was now? In England, in London.
Oh,
it looks exactly the same, right?
Wow, yeah.
Plus, Marcel has made it clear that Null isn't going to be a one-and-done villain.
Edit, save it, play it back, and then post it, blend it.
Villain, so that's something to pay attention to.
Yeah, in between I had about 32 pages left to read of Venom by lunch. And every 15 minutes you get logged out of the app to read the script.
Because of the confidential nature of a super.
Totally. Yeah. So I was like knee deep in fake human remains and wearing, you know, chains and shackles as you do in a prairie dress with like a rifle and my iPhone.
Written and directed by Kelly Marcel, The Last Dance joins Eddie and Venom on the run as they're being hunted by enemies in both worlds. Per the logline, the pair are forced to make a devastating decision that will bring the curtains down on their last dance.
The last day on set it is very emotional, and for a number of reasons. You know, we had been shooting for a very long time at that point, and all at night and outside and in the cold. So everyone had been working extremely hard. They were very tired.
A lot of people were wondering also if there was a post-credit scene to look after.
I have taken things home from the set.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, always.
Yeah.
I have no... Whatever Tommy touches, Tommy takes. Yes, and 2 is 1.
Even if
and
it's
1
not
is
pronounces.
Juno Temple talked about the brilliant stunt team and how she was able to drive even though she never has.
All of these stunts, I mean, we have people flying off mountains, landing on horses, swimming through rapids and fighting alien creatures underwater, and I can't drive.
Okay.
So the brilliant stunt team and head stunt coordinator on Venom, whose name is Jim, he was very kind and very patient and taught me how to drive.
As I share my excitement for this film, I want to mention we are currently doing a giveaway. Share what you were most excited for with this project, and the best comment will win a $25 Fandango gift card where you can purchase a full movie with added bonus features. Comment down below and one winner will be chosen.
I've always thought he just shrinks and he's like
a little
Eddie.
little person inside him. He's walking around like through all of his veins and capillaries, like waiting to come out.
Or is he like compressed?
We never thought about it.
No, we didn't. We've never ever asked each other that question, but it's a good one.
It is a good question.
Hardy revealed that Kelly Marcel was writing the screenplay after previously working on the prior Venom films and that he was co-writing the story with her. Hardy was set to be paid $20 million for his involvement.
And I slap him in the face to thank him for all of his hard work.
Yeah.
We wrote him a little scene where
And then
he pees on my feet and I slap him as hard as I possibly can in the face, and then we drag him across the floor on a big rope.
Yeah.
His face goes to a stop to thank him.
Yeah.
He announced that Venom: The Last Dance will be his last film as the alien symbiote. Fans praised Hardy's performance as both Eddie Brock and Venom in the trilogy. Speculation remains about whether Hardy could still reprise the role in Spider-Man 4 or other films.
I was in Juno's office, Payne's office today, and just the amount of books and the attention to detail that goes into designing these sets and then dressing the sets is unbelievable. So basically they make our job very easy. We just have to go for it and believe in what we're doing, do you know what I mean? But the set was phenomenal.
Surely though this won't be his last mission as a symbiote though.
Well, Venom's just a gorilla, isn't he? He'll do what he has to do. I think that would be good fun. I think Tom Holland's the best Spider-Man that was ever played. I'm really fond of him. I think he's a great actor and a great kid. So I'm a grown man now. I'm an old man, but I'd like to work with him.
Before Kelly Marcel was hired to direct a third film, Andy Serkis, who directed Venom: Let There Be Carnage, expressed interest in returning to direct another Venom film.
This is her first film ever. All the years she spent behind the camera since 20 years ago, more. Now is manifest in this opulent, epic, fun, surreal, love story in some aspects, and a human story which is vivacious, bubbly, fun, and epic, and standalone within the world of superhero movies.
He felt there was more to explore with Venom in future films before the character met Spider-Man in a future MCU SSU crossover film, including further exploration of the Ravencroft Institute and the other potential villains being held there.
There were candid responses to that, but they would still be just guessing. They were just guessing. I honestly don't know. I think in that aspect, I think it's way above my pay grade, but not my interest grade. I want that too, and how do you make that manifest?
As the film hasn't quite fully been released yet, critics have already gotten the head start, and was nothing but surprised and wowed by Tom Hardy's performance in this installment.
Last time it ended slightly open-ended, so when Tom phoned me and said, do you want to be in it again? I was like, yeah, sure, that'd be great. So it was lovely to be asked and for Kelly to direct this time, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was really lovely. It was great.
The marketing has revealed that Noel, the god of the symbiotes, shows up in the movie, and Marcel has said this is just the beginning for the villain. Since this is meant to be the last Venom movie, that seems to give it credibility to the rumors that Noel will carry on to the next Spider-Man movie.
In this film, Mrs. Chen is not
Starting from zero in JavaScript can be harsh. Zero experience, zero clue.
not working at her convenience store. Mrs. Chen is now a high roller in Vegas, just balling, you know what I mean? And then I run into Venom and Eddie, and then the story goes from there. And then we party our asses off.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, in 2001, Hardy
asses off.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, in 2001, Hardy found the spotlight in Black Hawk Down as SPC Lance Twombly.
The individual that is changed, isn't it? I mean, human beings.
Yeah, it doesn't take any of the host with it.